What is it that makes a cowboy? It's not the boots or the buckle. It's not the chaps. It's not the jeans. It's not the lasso or the cattle. Not the horse or the saddle. You might think they're all long gone, but you don't need a hat to be a cowboy. A cowboy isn't too busy to lend a hand to a partner. Not too proud to take one either. And when they get knocked in the dirt, bloodied and trampled, a cowboy dusts themselves off and gets back up. And they'll stand by their partners and challenge those who have it all. And they'll keep riding till they find their peace.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all very, very well. Welcome to some Dragon Age, the Awakening DLC, which I think will hopefully get finished tonight. We'll certainly see how it goes. A little bit later than I planned. Distracted at some stuff. But it's hot as well. I was waiting for it to cool down a bit, which is it hasn't really. It's still very warm here, but that's probably not that warm. But I guess by international standards, it's warm by Irish standards. Not used to the heat. But yeah, Dragon Age. We'll be getting into Dragon Age. We'll be aiming to finish out the Awakening DLC tonight. And we'll see. I might try to get on and start into another one tonight, or maybe finish them. I believe the remaining ones are shorter, so we shall see. So schedule-wise, that's kind of where we are. It's a try pop on. I wanted to make sure I got Awakening finished this week if we could at all. Hopefully we might see Double Dragon next week. Maybe. We'll see how we get on tonight. I did want to stream at the weekend anyway to make up for not being available in the early part of the week. Have I anything else to tell you about? Yes, March Madness. There's a poll running right here, right now, tonight, in this very stream. And it is Albert Wesker from the Resident Evil series versus the Arbiter of the Halo series. Vote early, vote often, and we will have a second poll tonight, which will be, to put it in the correct order, it'll be Knuckles versus Sonic. So there's been entire video games based around that, but Knuckles, of course, is in hot form with his own TV show and everything recently, and, well, Sonic is an icon. Gaming icon. So, we'll see how he does. I think that's it. Without further ado, let's jump on in. Here we go. Haha. That light every time. Always catches me off guard. Alright, let's stop that music and get our Dragon Age-y music going. Okay, we'll want this one, because I'm sure whatever messing around in here I was doing. Okay, look at this badass armor we have at this point now. We're strong boys.
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
When do we get going? Darkspawn don't kill themselves, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It is unsettling, sleeping under this ceiling.
Don't worry. I'll keep my mouth firmly shut. Why don't I just wait in the corner then?
He really is in the corner. When do I get like a big portrait of my guy there with his badass mustache? I'll get one eventually. Well, there seems to be stuff going on here, so let's see what's up. What's going on with G?
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Okay, that'll be all.
Very well, Commander.
Done all that dialogue before, I'm pretty sure. What's
Commander.
up, Cap?
There are full Darkspawn armies in the field, Commander, just like the Blight, maybe worse. Before our
Maybe
soldiers were
worse.
called back to the Vigil, they brought what civilians they could find to safety. I fear the Darkspawn may strike the Vigil, or even the city of Amaranthine herself. The assembled lords and ladies of the Arling await your word.
Commander, many of the lords have gathered.
Good.
The Darkspawn have fielded armies, and the nobles want to know how you will protect them. Shall I assemble them, or do you need more time to strategize?
Okay. So I suspect that brings me into the end game. So what I want to do is look at quests that I have available, particularly companion ones. Okay, so Amaranthine for that. Shooter that we can do anyway. Let's just go to Amaranthine.
Yes.
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 Ooh, it's hot. Actually, it's always a good way you'll tell if it's very hot for me if I have the door open behind me. It's normally means it's very hot.
Still with the deadly looks, my lady.
My lady is such a human thing to call someone.
It is a term of respect. You think it's human to be respectful?
Now you're mocking me.
I think you're a lovely woman, and due some respect. So I call you a lady.
Well, stop it! Creators. It's like being pestered by a child.
He's not happy. Alright, Amaranthine. We've been actually yeah, we've been everywhere else on the map now. It's
Did you hear that? Oh, this will be fun!
yeah, fellas.
All right, delighted.
It's a Dalish, Nella. Come see.
Oh, she's very stern, isn't she? What's she doing here, do you think?
I'm right here, you slack-jawed oafs. At least have the courtesy to speak when I pass by.
Oh, we're sorry, great lady. We didn't mean to offend.
These are your people.
Why? Because they have pointed ears and a delicate bone structure? How are these my people? Look at how they cower. They're like frightened animals. The sight of them sickens me.
Ooh, harsh. They care because you yelled at
What would
them?
you have me do? Encourage their cringing ways? Who will stand up for them or respect them if they allow themselves to be terrified by passers-by?
They've had a hard life.
And so I should coddle them? No. If life is difficult, you fight harder. You two. A Dalish amulet carved from the heart of a tree as old as this world. Remember who you are.
Okay. Oh, she didn't approve of my options there. Oh. More fighting. Right, let's get them. Wait, this is the... Yeah, this is the city, but there's just bastards everywhere? What is going on? The Wesker advances. I'll get the other pole up as soon as I've dispatched of these gentlemen.
You could have just given up, you know.
Okie, let's give this to... She liked journals before.
This is a lovely gift.
That makes up for the 6 that we lost earlier. Hello.
You're going beyond the call of duty, Warden Commander. We'd wait for it.
I knew you'd make it back here. Have
Yep.
you sold that thing I gave you? It's not much, but I hope you get a good price for it.
You sure you're not infected with the darkspawn?
No, I feel fine. You don't think I... Maybe I should just go.
Alright, let's get this other poll up. Going by your correct order, I resist my natural urge to type it as Sonic vs. Knuckles. It is Knuckles vs. Sonic, because that's the way it came out. So, March Madness poll up. You may need to refresh to see it. We have Knuckles vs. Sonic, both obviously of the Sonic series. So, vote early, vote often. Vote early, vote often. Right. Oh wow, this is that. We have more lads up ahead. This is really full of nerds. You.
You're back, eh? What's it like out there? Darkspawn crawling all over?
Pretty much, yeah. Found this trinket and would like to return it.
Thank the Maker. Mika's been afraid to move from this spot since he lost a stupid thing.
Sorry, couldn't go without Lucky Deerfoot. Thanks for finding it.
And now we're getting away before the Darkspawn arrive. Good luck to you.
Spare anything, sir. The family farm was burned by Darkspawn. They won't let us in the city.
You're going beyond the call of duty.
Yeah, there's more lads over here that need a good bunking apparently.
The scum called in some help. Got them all.
And so I shall. Delighted. Desire, of course. And so I shall. All right. Delighted. Desire.
Who's next?
Nobody out. Does it think I'm in combat with these guys all the way over here that aren't even looking at me? Yes, it does. My range team is really kicking some ass. I think this is a much better setup than what I would have had previously. They're putting in significant damage from a distance. Obviously then in turn makes my life easier. All I have to do is just try keep them off them. Okay. Just up here. I don't know where, didn't this guy have something that was good but very expensive? This, we can actually afford this now. Oh, let's get it. I'll give it to Valana. Good armor. Ooh, the restriction mage. Freaking expensive. Really good. Well, we buy them. I'll be out of money very soon. Put a cowl though. Don't worry, it's fine. Alright, so it's the mages we want to look at here. Actually look at Anders first, because Anders has them gloves. Wild Good would be better on offensive mage. These, I have no great preference, so it gives them to the healer. Yeah, we can go with that. Oh! Oops. Nope. Okay, we're good. That is, a boatload of gold I just spent. Marginally better gear. Nervous.
You're back.
What's going on?
Have you any news?
Hey, Shadog, how are you? Trying to bold to go, no, the hair's just hair, it's just push back. I've dealt with your problem, the killing should stop now.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful news. I hope the culprits have been brought to justice.
They have, in a sense.
I promised a donation, didn't I? Here, take this. With the Merchants Guild's compliments. Well, I suppose we could spare a little more.
No,
It's a pleasure
it's
to
still
meet
here.
you, Warden Commander.
Woohoo! Alright. The only thing we have to do here then is... this quest. I am Shadog. How are you? It's very, very hot here, but we're all hot by Irish standards. I was kind of saying earlier, but aside from that, all well. Visiting her at her home. You see, I don't know where her home is. I doubt she's living in the abandoned warehouse. The commons, maybe there. We shall see. Nope.
You're going beyond the call of duty, Warden Commander. We're grateful.
We all do what we must.
Aye, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
Desert Ritter. Yeah, it's just very warm. Ireland gets very humid as well because we're an island.
That requires some explanation.
Friend of yours, I take it.
She's normally more welcoming than that. A lot more. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her.
Okay, find the cache. Sonic wins.
During
Sonic
the
and
Blight,
Wesker
the
advance.
Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it.
Okay. Stash in Discord so I don't forget. Right. You're a warden now.
What's to stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure they can't ever find me again. Ever.
Okay, they shouldn't
I
be
know
allowed
we're
to
busy
control you.
killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel. What is that smell?
Oh god, yeah, you're right. That thing will probably literally kill me in this weather. Just see me pass out and fall over the chair in the chair.
Sometimes paint all humans with the same brush.
As long as it's such a pretty brush, I don't mind.
I'm sure I don't know what that means.
It means your apology is appreciated, my lady.
Well, then, good.
Unders. Hold up. I don't know where I'm going. We'll try in the bar. There's someone in here. Need to talk to. Ida, hello.
Bran, I don't know this person.
Is there something you want? My companion is not comfortable around strangers.
Companion, eh? Okay, well, I'll introduce myself. I suppose that's a good start.
I see. This This must be about Keenan, then. Sweetheart, could you give us a moment alone? Is Keenan dead?
Probably ear hovering. Yes, Eli, making the world better for all of us.
Did he? His wedding ring. Thank you for bringing this back to me. Keenan always said he joined the Wardens to give me a better life. Was it really better for me to be alone in a strange country, wondering if we'd ever have a family? Keenan made the sacrifice willingly. He never asked me if I felt the same. Love can only take you so far.
We'll meet him up. Out of here. Case Roche. What about you, Sorka?
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger. We chatted a bit. He was a friendly sort for a Grey Warden. Spent most of his nights here drinking. Wasn't ever loud or too forward. Haven't seen him for maybe a week now.
Okay, just how friendly were you two?
Like I said, he's married, as I recall.
Okay, thanks for the answers.
My pleasure. Send him my best when you see him.
Let us know. Gold, only 50. Money for experience, basically. Spend a little.
When you were talking about the pretty brush, did you mean me?
It can't be the first time someone has said you're pretty.
And if it is?
Then you mustn't talk to many people.
Most people aren't worth talking to.
We're getting a bit flirtatious.
Why aren't the Darkspawn going away?
No, because it's not the end of the game yet.
It is done.
Ugh. There are too many peasants making their way into the city.
Oh, go fuck yourself. How about that? Okay then, well, we've been around. I don't know where you're fucking... So we haven't looked up here, but... Anything. Oh, we can look into Chantry, I suppose. Just go to the right. Yeah, I think we're out of here. Side quests to be done, I just don't see them. What about Andrew's one though? Stored in a warehouse. Okay. Cool, I think I know where that is.
This is a beautiful tree. I did not expect to find one strong and thriving in a Shempman town.
Nature always finds a way.
Nature does indeed. You may not recognize, but this is a Dal Amithal, the tree of Mythal. Our keeper's staves are cut from its like. Our keeper, Ilshe, had a staff cut for me, for when I would take on her role.
You would have made a good keeper.
Is that meant to console me? Ilshe knew me like a daughter, and yet she said I would have destroyed our clan. And you think you know better than she? Enough of this. I wish to move on.
Can't win with her.
All things in this world are finite.
Who do I give them to?
What one man gains.
Maybe someone in here. Oh, Cerulean.
May I help you?
I was looking for you. Where'd you post
I
them?
am fortunate indeed that the commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them.
Okay.
Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas. I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work. I will pray for you, Commander.
Oh, Anders disapproves just because we took that quest.
Oh, where has my Karam gone?
Sure, I looted this place for all it's worth before.
People are far too lax in tending to their skin.
Do you have them return to the chanter? Do I not have them? I guess not. It's the city to find them. Whatever. I want to go to the warehouse, wherever that is. There.
Ugh. There are too many peasants making their way into the city.
I think, because I did see that warehouse before, but kind of noted that I couldn't go in.
Templars. Bloody everywhere. Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars. Templars.
So what do I have to do? Kill them?
Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
You bloody bastard! You won't catch me!
Well, wasn't much of a rush.
Must keep calm, keep normal. Yes, must keep calm. Must keep calm, keep normal. Yes, must keep calm, keep normal.
My favorite part!
Good. Do you have any, know what? Do it. Give me that thing, whatever it is. Oh, I've only 5 of them. How do I use this? Okay, well I guess I can't deploy it. Whatever, we'll just sell it off.
I think that's where... No guards?
It's gone her.
Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
It's a quest. Dog, they're demons.
I have completed the task.
Hmm.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ah, yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you.
Anders has been bloody brilliant. He's my healing mage. He's made a fine Grey Warden so far.
So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! King Alistair allowed my conscription.
The Chancellor's authority supersedes the Crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks.
What will he give us in return? Okay, no, he stays with
Hardly
us, obviously.
surprising. The Grey Wardens have ever been a haven for criminals and Maleficor.
Oh.
I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
No.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that.
They're friends stick up for each other.
Guess they do. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
What's out this way, though? But yeah, it's this one. Trio of apostate mages. Edgy lads.
Does this please you?
Experience pleases me. Why did they disappear, I wonder? Or did I just never put them in? I really did. Guardian shields. Bloop. Veteran. Great. Let's see what these are. Reach level 30. Oh, and elite. We're getting loads of achievements. Specialization. Maybe I never did learn one. Maybe that's my bad.
What's next? Done.
Okay. That is our lush. Yeah, let's go find that last stuff. Then we're out of here. Wandering around talking to themselves, telling themselves everything is okay.
Lizard eyes? Perhaps a heart?
Well, this one isn't even an elf.
I don't think we should dally here. Perhaps a heart.
Whoa, what? Go away!
All right, delighted. Ah!
Gosh. Yeah, see, they're not all elves. We're not racist or anything. Okay, it's the other side.
Have I ever told you that I find tattoos on women incredibly attractive?
Have I ever told you that I find most humans physically and morally repulsive?
Good to know.
Creators. It's like being pestered by a child.
Oh, Anders is sitting on her as well. He's getting a lot of attention. Fair play to her.
And the Maker wept for his beloved, and turned once again from all creation.
Okay, I did it. And they left hints of the whereabouts of their leader. Right, we're not done yet.
I will pray for you, Commander.
Where's the leader been then? Okay. It's at least pretty clear. Oh, hot, hot, hot.
Power in my blood, you will suffer for what you have done to my apprentices.
Must we come to combat?
Time to die! To battle!
Look at the work they're doing. Nathaniel does this arrow move. I don't know, it like eats his stamina, but he just blasts him with this arrow for a few hundred damage. It's great. In short. I better just check the quest real quick in case this one now you have to kill another one.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
Alright, we're out of here. So we should be pushing on into the endgame now. I want to do that Justice quest. Maybe... yeah, I have to have him in my party or something. I'm not that worried about it. Alright, back to the keep.
I pity the siege crew that tries to breach our walls. Ah.
So you don't believe the elves were immortal?
When?
Commander. Just give me a moment.
Good. Quick look at our gear. Junk. These menus. No matter what, feel I should be pressing, it's always the wrong button. Okay, let's have some stuff. Really for him. Mages. Better at least look at it. Okay. No. 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 You can have them though. Yeah, all the rest of it is out. This will keep. Okay.
You need anything, Commander?
I have all this shit. Gifts.
Maceranas. Maceranas. It is unsettling, sleeping under this ceiling.
Ooh, I think a blister on my foot just exploded.
Alright, to the endgame then.
Commander, many of the lords have gathered. The Darkspawn have fielded armies, and the nobles want to know how you will protect them. Shall I assemble them, or do you need more time to strategize?
Assemble the men. We're going to war.
I will send messengers at once.
Redhead guy's moustache.
We've waited enough. Those who are late will just have to be filled in.
Lord Edelbrecht, this is the commander of the Greys Council, not yours.
I am fearful for the villagers on the plains. There's a Darkspawn army in the field, and with the soldiers returning to the vigil.
They're out of hiding. We must find them and strike.
This is no...
Commander! Commander!
What is it, girl?
A Darkspawn army is within sight of Amaranthine.
Make her protect us. They're attacking the city?
Some of the Vigil soldiers are still there. She won't fall easy.
Our forces cannot move quickly enough, but a small band might make it in time.
But that's suicide.
Not for me.
We must try.
Okay, I'll go, but who will defend the vigil?
Fighting a horde of Darkspawn with almost certain death awaiting? Don't even think of leaving me here, Captain.
Who do you want to take with you, Commander?
Mage Anders.
And here I thought I'd retire to the country with a plump wife and several nubile mistresses. I suppose it'll have to wait.
Who else will you bring?
Daniel.
Initially, I thought you were utterly mad to invite me to join your order. But redemption... a man could die for that, and feel good about it.
Who else will you bring?
Lana.
We will cut down all Darkspawn before us, and I will learn what they have done with my sister.
And so it is decided.
Don't you go dying on me, Commander. That's the Legion's job.
I'll make sure the Vigil's ale supply is safe. Leave a few Darkspawn skulls for me to kick in, right?
If I ever had doubts of you, they are erased. Fight nobly, and if you die, die with honor.
The rest of us will stay here. Make her protect you and hold you close, Commander.
Okay, we're doing good. City doesn't look in great shape though. We're only just here and it was so nice.
Time for more Darkspawn.
I mean, look at my range, guys. Go.
Please, Grey Warden, save my family. My family's in the city.
Please calm yourselves while I speak to the Warden Commander.
I'll try.
Warden Commander, I am glad you arrived when you did, but I fear there is little that can be done now.
Okay, what happened?
A couple of nights ago, a swarm of gruesome creatures emerged from beneath the city. They spread pestilence and destroyed everything they touched. Then at dawn, the other Darkspawn attacked. Warden Commander, it's too late. Amaranthine is lost.
Snap out of it, man. People still
The buildings
live.
might remain, but there will be few survivors so long after those creatures appeared. Their corruption is so virulent. At least a quarter of the city succumbed within the first day.
Constable, there is a Darkspawn approaching. Alone.
Archers, take him down!
Peace. Do not be killing. Only talk. Architect has a message for Grey Warden.
Okay. What message?
The Mother's army. It marches to Vigil's Keep. She attacks now. The Architect, he sends me to warn you. You must save the Keep, then finish the Mother in her lair.
You expect me to trust you?
This is truth. If you do not go now, all is lost. The Mother wins. If I lie, then kill me.
If we leave now, we may be able to make it back to the Vigil in time to save it.
And what about the Darkspawn here?
Soon, they will go to Vigil's Keep as well. The Mother, she wants the Keep destroyed utterly.
The Darkspawn has a point. We cannot leave with this other army hot on our heels. The Constable says the city is lost. I say we destroy it, burn it, and all the Darkspawn within.
I don't know about that. I'm not giving up
Warden
on the
Commander,
city.
we have already lost Amaranthine. We can't lose the Vigil as well.
No.
Commander, we can't save Amaranthine if it's already lost. We can still save the Vigil.
If we destroy this city, we're no better than the Darkspawn. The Commander is right. We have to try.
I don't want to see fire ravage these streets, but it may be our only chance.
Okay, persuade.
It would take a miracle. I will follow your lead, Commander.
We cannot afford to lose the Vigil and the Grey Wardens. And what humans are left here are lost anyway.
Persuade.
No. I understand. Let us pray that the Keep can stand on its own.
No, no. If you stay, the Mother will get what she wants.
Okay, fight with us and I'll show you mercy.
I will go. I will do as the Grey Warden bids.
Amaranthine, then. The Darkspawn are never disorganized on their own. Something must be leading them. If we eliminate the Darkspawn leadership, we can go about finding survivors.
Good luck to you. And make her watch over us all.
That decision might bite me in the ass.
What? Can't you see we've got more important things
Okay,
to worry
he's just
about
gonna come with me. Let's barge on in and see what we got.
Very well.
The city isn't that big, it shouldn't take too long. Fuck, they're killing everyone. Maybe not everyone. Get him, boys. Job, everyone. Oh, here come a whole pile of bastards. This is kind of like the end of the base campaign where you're just going to chop them down pretty easily, but there's tons of them. story at that bozo was. Ah, big fuck off ogre. Good job, lads, good job.
More darkspawn, it seems.
Moving up here.
Desire.
Okay, and get them. Okay, they're pulling away. Job.
Darkspawn. Smell them a mile away.
Of course.
Okay, the rest of that's on fire. Is that it? Hello.
Warden Commander, we've received word of another wave of Darkspawn approaching the city. They will be here within a day.
Okay, what do you suggest?
Most of the survivors are taking refuge in the Chantry. The militia has set up a base of operations there. You can rest and resupply there. In the meantime, my men and I will search for more survivors.
Cool.
Warden Commander, come quickly. The Darkspawn are still breaking through.
Okay, breaking through where?
The inn! They're coming from the inn somehow.
Okay.
May God bless you, Warden Commander.
People are far too lax in tending to their spiritual effects.
Oh, feck off. You guys, be ready.
Get your weapons out. There's Darkspawn.
Good job, gang. Oh, fuck. Take these birds down. These things are gross. Oh, what is that? That's an even worse looking one. Is that all of them? Fuck.
Do you feel that? There are Darkspawn near.
One has a quest marker on him, so we'll just get after him. As soon as this guy stops eating me. anyway. Just getting that again. Yeah, let's keep them around town. Ah, yes. And up through the smuggler tunnels. Oh, Anders, I can level you up before we go any further. Oh, he doesn't have enough decks, no way. Change that. Daniel, I thought I was leveling him. Oh, he will.
Do you hear that? There are darkspawn near.
Come with me, I'll just set up all the traps. Ooh. Hang on now, we'll have a look at that weapon. That's good. Whether she actually owned this stuff or not is unclear.
It appears you need to fight the
Oh,
blight
my books.
one at a time.
Remember to go back for them books.
Desire. Delighted. Right. Delighted. I'll get on.
Are you just fucking spawning like a bunch of bricks? Okay. Guys, get them off me.
Of course. Right. Of course.
Okay. One more spawn. Ooh. That should be that, shouldn't it? You're running away? Oh, what have we got here? Hello. Ogre Alpha. Let's try to take out this bozo first. Look at all the damage just pouring in on him. Not gonna be that much. He's decided he knows who the real crush is. Not hit me. ghosts now as well, which are good. Oh, we saved it, but I feel like we might pay for that.
Commander, the Darkspawn are retreating.
Okay, how does it
We haven't heard much, but what we have heard is not good. The Architect's messenger has given us directions to the Mother's lair. We must pursue her. The messenger said the Architect also planned to kill the Mother. I do not know what to make of that.
Well, said I'd soon.
Commander, what should we do with the messenger?
Let him go.
It shall be as you say. Make her watch over you, Commander.
Hooray, hooray, hooray.
Thank the Maker for the Grey Wardens.
Alright. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Get out of here.
Surely the Maker himself sent you, Commander.
There's a big skull and bones on it like it's gone, but we'll see. I did fully upgrade it. How did we not know about this creepy ass place?
The chip on my shoulder hasn't replaced my head.
Whoa! She's talking!
Oh, they're fighting each other? We shouldn't be in so close.
That went well, thankfully.
Oh, here's a level up too.
Do you feel that? There are darkspawn here.
That's why I'm not gonna get off them. That's the important thing. okay. Okay, on we go. Making some kind of progress.
Darkspawn up ahead.
They're fighting each other on the air.
Watch your step.
Oh, they managed to keep. Okay. Jeffy! How the hell are you? I am doing well. We're coming on towards the end of this DLC, I feel. I feel I'm doing good. It's super warm here in Ireland though. Super warm. Good aside from that. Shout out for our friend Jeffy, the son of a Sonic. Last actually seen with Shrimp playing some Gears. Good times, Gears. I think the only Gears game that I haven't played now, kind of fully up to date on that series, except I haven't played Gears Tactics, the little kind of chibi game one. Oh fuck. Yeah, I see why you always save me. Oh my god. Chrissy! Hello, let me pause. There's dragons. Chrissy, how is everything? I hope you had a wonderful stream. I know you were doing a watch along with the Eurovision, eh? Or I think that's what it was when I was lurking. I hope it was good. Welcome in everyone. That was wonderful to see you. OG Funk, hello. Carton 2. Welcome in. Nice username. Been so long. Chrissy, thank you so much. Yeah, because you're normally on during the day and I stream at night. We rarely cross paths, as it were, but thank you so much for thinking of me. It's very, very kind indeed. Chrissy is someone who I often watch during the day at work. So please do go check her out. You'll have a wonderful time. Just very, very fun content, very kind, very genuine, nice community. It works, you know? Well worth your time. And for those of you coming in, I am Fareko, which is the username, I guess. I'm Irish streamer, and we do a lot of variety here, a lot of different games. And we're doing Dragon Age at the moment. We're past the base game in Dragon Age Origins. We're onto the Awakening DLC, and we're coming up towards the end, so if spoilers or something for this game you're worried about or concerned about, do watch out for them. Deathwish, 5:20 AM, get that sleep. Definitely get that sleep. Thanks very much for stopping in though, appreciate you. Everybody sleeps sometime, just not that much. You'll get to drop in more. Chrissy, you're always welcome, but there's never any pressure. I appreciate you stopping by, appreciate the raid. Who said you'd go to sleep? Just away from the screen. Exactly. Ireland song this year. Yeah, it's our song was pretty fun. I know I was kind of lurking around your stream earlier, and I know I really don't want to get political with it, but I didn't watch it for those kinds of reasons. But I was happy with who we sent. I thought it was good. Thought it was good. Anyway, let's fight a dragon. If it wasn't for the stream, you probably wouldn't have either. Yeah, it's I was following it throughout the day, and I was like, my god, so much stuff has happened before anyone's even sung a song. It was just bad. That was kind of the final boss from the base game, essentially, that we just fought there. Let me tell you, we had a lot harder time in the base game, but we're significantly stronger now. I didn't even see who won, by the way. I kinda assumed it was Switzerland because they were romping off to like a large lead when I left, or the last I seen it on Twitter. How old is this Dragon Age game? A wonderful question, Christy, and it'll let me use one of my one of my commands that I never remember to use, and it's really cool. Let's see if it still works. Yay, it does. 2009. That Wikipedia command is brilliant, but it's... I never remember to use it. It's really handy for just pulling up information on the fly during stream.
I'm glad to see that you are well, sister.
Oh, Sereni. Oh, thank Mythal you're still alive. What has the Architect done to you? Why are you with him?
The Architect is kind to me, and tender, and he has told me his plan. The Darkspawn are just like us. The Architect has freed them.
Don't listen to the
Darkspawn. And they search for a
Darkspawn.
place in this world, just like the Dalish are searching. Everything he's done to help his people. You can respect that, can't you, sister?
Okay, tell me you don't buy this.
Sereni, they killed our friends, and so many others. Don't you remember?
I do. And this is why I must help them. They are like children come into the world with no understanding of what is good and fair. They have a bestial nature, but I've seen them overcome it. They just need to be shown how.
Okay, come with us so you can tell the others.
No, I have work to do. The Architect is waiting for me. And for you. He will explain everything. You will see, as I have seen.
No! Don't go!
Look at all her out. Armor is crumbling. It's wild, Carton. A lot of the time you enter dialogue after a fight in this, and your characters are literally just covered in blood after the fight. So you have all these dialogue cutscenes where your characters are just covered in blood. Like, it's really, really funny. So you're there just like talking to these lads about whatever, and you're just... It's very goofy. But I guess realistic, to be fair.
Damsels in distress, waiting to be saved?
It is as you wished.
I guess we're going this way. No, back where we were. But yeah, I've never played these games before. For me, they hold up pretty well. Well, no, actually. This game has been great, but a bit clunky, and the menus were designed by Lucifer himself. The menus are terrible. They're so bad. But I think it might be a fact of a PC game getting a quite late console port make the menus so bad. So my character is kind of a dwarf, and he's kind of tanky. Then I have an archer and 2 mages who just iron in, distract the lads, and they obliterate everything from distance. It works really well. Flesh pod. Crystal, eh? Oh, I see. Hello? That did something. Door looks... There's nothing there. Well, moving on. Oh wait, another one. Maybe if we put this in the middle. No, I can't. Oh, what about her? Oh, can't either. Or there. Okay, I don't know. Okay, another bunch of lads coming up. I think maybe we should listen to this architect Bozo, because these lads are all fighting each other. So for the moment, we just kill everyone. All my guys, they're ranged, so they don't really get hurt very much most of the time. Oh. See that my shield is all covered in blood. That's what I was saying about the cutscenes with the blood. You, the architect.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
You experimented on me, you jerk.
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
A misunderstanding? Did you not attack the Grey Wardens?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
Yeah, fucking everyone died at the start.
The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
I don't trust this. This sounds dodgy.
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform, similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is, in my veins.
If this will stop the blight, isn't a bit of blood worth it? This is what my sister saw.
Yeah, let's ask about this.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
This is what my sister saw. An ally amongst the Darkspawn. This is an opportunity we cannot pass up.
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
How did you become freed? Let's ask about that first.
I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
Okay, tell me about the Mother.
My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains.
Okay, perhaps they don't want to be free?
And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way.
Okay, we're into it. We'll try it.
What if he's
Might
wrong?
regret this.
What if this doesn't stop the blight, but makes something worse?
This is the right thing to do. Sarani believed it, and I do too.
Thank you, Commander. I realize what a leap of faith this is for you. I hope that I prove worthy of your trust.
Oh, I don't trust you at all.
The Mother lies ahead, Warden. I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect her from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I can to help you. You have my promise.
Creators. It's like being pestered by a child.
Yeah, crystals. We need more, and then a spark doesn't do anything appears. Maybe it does something though. We want to try turn this on, whatever it is, though. Let's hope the last one is just a bit up ahead. We'll come back. Bet it's in that. These guys are so gross. We just blasting them from distance. Damage. Ritual, whatever that is. See if these are any good now. Late game gear. What is my phone doing? Did it just restart? That's unusual. Keep an eye on it and see what it's up to. Let's look at this. No, I prefer what we have. Oh, it didn't Android update. Fair enough. These guys. Still definitely better off doing it. Jumping. There it is. Alright, we're gonna track all the way back. Fine, we're in combat. This little fuckhead. No idea what that did, but I'm sure it did something. Okay, Nathaniel, you've leveled up. Whether is he better, is he more gross than these? She's like a big itty monster. I don't think I could describe her any better. Okay, right. Know where that goes.
This please you?
Have a look at that sword. Although we have a pretty good sword, to be fair. No, this is better. Give. We do not have enough crystals. That thing. I don't know. Oh well, we turned on 2 of them. Whatever they are. Let's rock on. We'll go back if we find more. Oh, this is no good. Oh, there she is, shit. Let's definitely get her bearings before, approaching. Now, see, big titty monster, was I lying? I was not.
Now the pieces fall into place. The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father. Oh, and the Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not the Father. I am simply the Architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music, left us with nothing.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
Okay. The Architect intends to free the Darkspawn. I trust him. I don't know if I'm gonna go with this one. Even were she not mad, the mother would still be disgusting.
Ah, but perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the Archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
Ouch. Score one for the mother, huh?
Ah, there it is then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god, Athemiel, but I did not wish another blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all Darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky.
Okay. Do you even think about the repercussions of your actions?
It is not the way of the Grey Wardens to do what must be done. In the name of combating the Blight. The Blight is a menace, both for your people and for mine. To end it requires sacrifice and risk.
And how lonely the Father was. How terrible to be the outcast, the outsider. He claims he wishes the Darkspawn to be free, but what he truly wants is to correct them.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot harm the Mother any more than you already have. And now the hero is alone. Oh, the Mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Swallow to their holes and die.
Architect is now your ally. Oh, cool. Power of trauma, power of healing, that's the one we can get. Just hit them all. A little help here. Good, thank you. Here they come. Okay, screw all this, we gotta get in it here. That's what I want to see, is them raining in some damage from distance. Really help. Oh, they're actually doing great back there. Stuff. You can't really do anything against that. She can bonk me all day, but they're just from distance, which is exactly what we want. I don't even need to do anything. Sweet! Probably worth the sword. Hey, egg. Yeah, big pity monster. Good job, gang. Good job. With that, I think we have this DLC in the books. Shout out, sir, friend Egg. How are you, Egg? Up all's all witchy. After the death of the Mother, the remaining Darkspawn forces scattered and fled back to the Deep Roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Good. Architect apparently kept his word, gathering his remaining disciples to follow the rest of their kind back underground. Those Grey Wardens in other nations were appalled to hear of the Architect's continued existence, but were unable to track him down despite years of effort. Some within the Order have claimed that the Architect's survival guarantees another blight, and yet the Deep Roads have lately been quieter than any can recall. Most have resignedly decided it is now in the Maker's hands. Work of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. The magnitude of the losses of Vigil's Keep came to light. Sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year. Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aidan and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. The Darkspawn messenger set free after joining the Wardens in the Battle of Amaranthine struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked but lisping figure who aided travellers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of the Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. Though the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farmholders developed a certain reverence for the Warden commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Dirk, one of the pranksters behind the Blight Orphan scam, was fortunate enough to survive the Battle of Amaranthine. The unconditional generosity of the Blight Orphan's mysterious benefactor inspired him to establish a legitimate charity dedicated to children orphaned in the attack. Sweetheart Melisse eventually bore him 2 rascals. Vigil's Keep stood alone against a horde of the Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. Sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder and ogre control. The Vigil soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen Darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held one night, then 2, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon our walls. Keep developed an almost mythic reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine. Traders reassured by guards continuously patrolling the pilgrim's path, but prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. You're great, all is well. Excellent, Egg, excellent. I am, man, it's so hot. Peace allowed the wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Baldric Glavanok stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defences were acceptable. Never speak more highly of any human engineering. So we did kind of abandon the keep because I was kind of like, oh, it's pretty well fortified, it'll do okay on its own. Some nobles claimed the Grey Wardens were involved in Ban Esmeralda's disappearance on the eve of the final battle against the Darkspawn. Dark whispers hint that a conspiracy to oust the Wardens from Amaranthine is still afoot. Among the many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age. Sheepherder turns soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually founded an order of lights that lasted 1,000 years. The Vigil soldiers wearing the distinctive silverite armour that Master Wade crafted came to be known as the Silver Order. With the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. A few years after Calharol was emptied of Darkspawn, Ozamar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Taig. Eventually House Helmi decided that Calharol was too important to be abandoned. At tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Calharol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Ozamar and the fortress safe again. Calharol was reclaimed for Ozamar once and for all. Oh, cool, good for the dwarves. As promised, Valdric and Dworkin presented Ozamar's Shaperate with the stone marker that told of how Calharol's castles had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. We were trying to influence them to get rid of that caste system. The commander of the Grey was invited to Ozamar as a guest of honour at a feast commemorating the defenders of Calharol. The Shaper read the names of the castles off the marker, then presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone as befitted warriors of their stature. That's nice. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the Vale was still thin and Testeria was still dangerous. But to people only cared there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadow. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant, another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. Probably for the best. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages. When the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. Now that Anders was no longer a Warden, the Templars declared him an apostate and began a search. Jerks. The closest they came to finding him was a rumour that he joined the crew of a merchant ship with a certain female captain. Good for you, Anders. Valana never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. Yep. Hey Corey, thanks for the lurk. How are you? I hope you are also well. Shoutouts for the Corey. Her interactions with the other Grey Warrens changed her opinions of humankind significantly. She Shortly after the Mother's defeat, Darkspawn stragglers who still remained on the surface attacked the human village. Alana was the only warden nearby and defended the village single-handedly. She did not sneer once. For her. Years later, on an expedition in the deep roads, Valana took off on her own after saying she had seen Serani in the shadows. The other wardens searched for her, but she was truly gone. After spending a number of years with the wardens, Nathaniel realised life was not for him, so they all fucked off, basically. He said goodbye to his sister Delilah and his new nephew and then left to seek his fortune. In time, that nephew became a Grey Warden himself, in emulation of Nathaniel. Then rose the Warden Commander, who brought honour to the whole name once again. Justice fought, good pal Blue Justice here, fought valiantly the battle for Vigil's Keep. Before the victory horn sounded, a Darkspawn sword removed Kristoff's head. It was of course unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed. At least Kristoff's wife Aura was finally able to claim her husband's ashes. Okay, so he died. It was Zigrin who led the charge against the Darkspawn when Vigil's Keep was attacked. Once again, she had an army behind her, and once again they fought Darkspawn with no hope of survival. This time she did not flee. Good. Ogren rallied last-minute defense of the gate, taking on 2 ogres simultaneously to allow others time to regain the courtyard. Eventually passed out from blood loss, and when he awoke weeks later, nobody was more surprised than he to discover he had been credited as a hero. Good for Ogren. Continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. That's Ogren alright. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather re-attempt the joining than lift another mug. Elsie returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Ogren, usually bringing their toddler as well. His inability to act seriously warned her, however, and her visits dwindled and stopped altogether. Ogren missed her or his child, he never showed it. Oh, that's kinda sad. As for the saviour of Ferelden, he did not remain as Commander of the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern. The Blight well and truly over, it was time for him to move on. Some claimed the Commander reunited with the red-haired bard known as Liliana. Remembers I did that. And that they adventured together still. The pair were spotted together in Denham a year after the Blight's end. Matter of truth, the Commander never did return to Vigil's Keep. We did it! We did it. That's all interesting how it plays out, but we have, we're a long way from done. Dragon Age. But we will have a celebratory shot. That is another DLC in the books. We'll hang around post-credits in case there's something, as we normally do. So what have I got? Whiskey-wise, we have Ardfallen. We have Blood, Sweat and Years, which is the Titanic whiskey from the north. We have Kilbeggan, which is Kilbeggan is always fun because of the year established. Kilbeggan is the oldest Irish distillery. It's near where I grew up. That is an interesting one. We have Slain whiskey, just gonna out from the famous Slain Castle, and we have the Shita, which is a Suntory Japanese whiskey. Those are your choices. Vote early, vote often. Poll is up. Another DLC. There's a couple left, Shadog. We'll have a look at the end of the credits and see what DLCs are left. But there might be as many as 3 or 4 more. But I believe they're all, from what I'm told, this was the kind of the big one. All the others are significantly shorter. But we'll see. We'll play them all anyway. We will play them all anyway. Yeah, this one is set post-game. Oh, Hogren is Steve Bloom. Got that, actually. Interesting. What is planned? We'll be going back to Double Dragon. So I'll pop the schedule command. So Double Dragon, which I think will only take one stream itself, Halo Spartan Assault and Portal 2, they're kind of clearing up various VECO games where the co-op campaign was different to the single-player experience. So we'll be going through them. None of them are particularly long. Then Sonic Superstars, Stray, Stanley Parable, Mega Man 2. I really have to chop down that upcoming games list. I only want about 3 or 4 ever on it. It kind of got out of hand. There's enough there to keep us going for a while anyway. Don't forget, I haven't. I have a lot of games that I want to work in though, as well as kind of what's on the community choice list. So like Dragon Age Origins is one on the community choice list, so that'll be off. Then Superliminal is as well. Stanley Parable maybe. Okay, nothing post credits. So this year, no matter what happens, we're playing Shadow the Hedgehog, because it is 2024, the year of Shadow. And Keanu is Shadow. So we have to play Shadow the Hedgehog. That's going to happen. I want to play Dark Souls 3 as well, because I want to play that before Elden Ring. Which means I also want to play Elden Ring. There's a lot of games! Okay, so we've done Origins, we've done Awakening. So next will be the Darkspawn Chronicles. Then we have Liliana's Song, the Golems of Amgarak, Witch Hunt. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 left. 4 DLCs left. So we'll have a good whack more Dragon Age yet. The special games from the series. I intend to like take that working through the Zelda series very seriously. Like, we're gonna do the CDI games. I'm gonna get my hands on everything. We're gonna play them all. The only thing I might do is I'm trying to think of the some of the Game Boy ones where they remade them with the nicer graphics. We might just do the ones with the nicer graphics rather than doing both, if there's no substantial difference otherwise, which I think is the case. Yeah, Darkspawn Chronicles. I don't want to promise I'll be on tomorrow because it depends on how much other stuff I get done, but I hope to be on tomorrow and we'll do Darkspawn Chronicles. So I think all of these should be a stream each, so we'll potentially be wrapped up for Dragon Age Origins next week. Potentially we could even squeeze 2 of these into a stream. Because I've heard they're 2-3 hours each. That this one was the big one. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But we'll certainly jump on and do 1, if not 2, tomorrow. 1 to 2 hours each. Alright, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll be finished quicker then. Maybe we'll be finished quicker. Okay. I'm gonna go BRB. We'll grab some whiskey. We'll have some whiskey, and we'll wrap things up for the evening. See you in a mo. we're back. We are back. Got some music going, and here we have the Shisha. Fine Japanese whiskey that it is. Oh boy, I don't know if the heat from whiskey is going to do me any good in this weather. Actually, there isn't very much left in that bottle. We'll see how it's doing. This is the bottle, or the box the bottle comes in, which is quite nice. And strange and all as it is, I still find it wacky that you can do this. I bought this on duty free the last time I was over in London. Because you can do duty free going to London now, which is just mad. Have I tried this one before? I think I've tried about that much of it. It's good whiskey. It is a good whiskey. Well, looks like we're having a second, possibly smaller shot, because we may as well finish what's in the bottle. Might not be a full shot, but we'll, have it. You thought it's still full. So what I do is I always try to keep like 5 whiskies there, so that there's a selection for the pool. And work through them. And then I normally have a couple of bottles in reserve. But actually, I've only 1 bottle in reserve, so when I replace that one with this one, then there'll only be 5. I need to buy more whiskey, basically. Only 5 bottles of whiskey left. I must buy more immediately. Yeah, that's kind of how I handle it. Well, look, here's the Dragon Age Origins Awakening. That was really interesting. Obviously, we'll look at the other DLCs as well and see how they play out. We'll play Dragon Age 2 at some point. It's not in the near future, but I do want to play more games in that series. Well, in this series, we're not finished with it yet. I guess we can have that talk at the end, but we'll be playing the other Dragon Age games somewhere down the line. I don't know when, but it'll happen. It'll happen. As we were just talking about, the gaming backlog is real. Elden Ring will be a thing, but I think Elden Ring will be okay. It's pretty handy in Souls. Reminds me that Dark Souls and the Westus challenge run is something we have on the cards as well. We'll get that in at some point. That can wait till after Elden Ring though. Too many games. Too many games. But anyway, cheers. Here's to Dragon Age Awakening. And as always, to y'all for being here and hanging out. Jin Jin. Ooh. Ooh. Depends how much I explore. I explore a lot. Alright, that's the end of the Shisha. May it be forever remembered. I'll put it back in its box, but this is why I was saying we'll finish the bottle, because I don't know how well you can see that, but we only got about half a shot out of it. Time for a new London trip. I think I have a barrel-aged Jameson. That'll go that'll go onto the rotation next. But I definitely need to buy more whiskey. Definitely need to buy more whiskey, and buy more we shall. Buy more we shall. I'm sorry, I'm just giving myself a little moment between drinking one shot of whiskey and drinking more. It's always wise to do that. It's always wise to do that. Can suss out in the meantime who's on and who we might raid and say hello to. Might go to Best Biscuits again. We've raided her a lot, but didn't meet her through Dragon Age, so it's nice to give her the Dragon Age raids, I think. Let's wait for AEW Wembley. I don't know if I'll go this year, but maybe I will. I might decide nearer the time. Because someone I work with went over for it. I didn't actually realise that they were there as well until afterwards, but they went over and they said they only went over because like they looked up tickets the day before it and they were able to get like tickets up at the back for like nothing. I think £20 or something. So I think the tickets got really cheap coming up close to it. Whereas I had significantly better seats, but I think I paid more. I thought it was announced, or have they not announced the date? I bet they're trying to see if some of the people that are injured will be back. Like, they're really killed with injuries. I'm enjoying AEW these days, though. I feel like it felt like it lost its way for a little while, but I don't think it was entirely their fault. Like I said, they got a ton of injuries, but it feels like they kind of got their groove back again lately. Alright. Here's the last of the Centauri. What do we toast to? Toasties all again, I guess. Cheers. Yeah, I'll stop you, dog. I bet when they said, you know, All In Wembley Stadium will change the wrestling world, it's probably not what they had in mind. Probably not what they had in mind. Right, it's about 2 in the morning. We finished Awakening, we did good. It's only 2 hours of a stream, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Although I started later than I planned. I was trying to let it cool down a bit, which it did, but it's still very warm. This room in particular gets very warm because like of my big PC here with 3090 spitting out heat, consoles on, monitors, just too much electronics basically. And I do have an aircon, or not an aircon, I guess a standing fan thing, but it's too loud. I might see if I can find a quiet one. Malachi Black with his teacup. What's that? Malachi Black with his teacup. I must at some point watch that back, because I'm sure being in the stadium there's probably loads of shit going on during it that I missed. I haven't seen it. I don't think I have. It was the end of the video of the pay-per-view. Casual walks and drinks tea. Oh, sorry. Yes. I know now. In the footage that they showed, yes, he was just like, "There's nothing to do with me." he was probably being clever by staying out of it. Actually, I think the way that played out, if you interjected yourself into that situation in any manner, I don't think it was going to help you. It's probably just going to pull you into it. Yes, I remember what you're talking about now. Sorry, I thought you meant he did something at, well, at All In. Obviously, I didn't see that in the stadium. But yes, I do remember that in the footage. I know what you're talking about now, yeah. But it wasn't just him, there were like a couple of people around that were like, nope, don't want anything to do with this. Alright, let's go raid Best Biscuits. So tomorrow I'm not sure about, I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or not, but I'm gonna try to be, so if we get one or two other DLCs done, that'd be good. That would be good. Joe did get involved, to be fair, but only as much as he kinda needed to. Discord as always for updates. Here's the bunk raid messages. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm probably gonna have something to eat. Yeah. There'll be sleep to be had. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Probably see you tomorrow, all going well. Thanks for hanging out, Shadog. Thanks everyone else for hanging out. Thanks to Chrissy for the raid. We had some interesting results in the March Madness. Well, actually, kind of the results I expected. Sonic knocked out Knuckles and Albert Wesker defeated the Arbiter, so neither of them massively surprised me. Other than that, y'all know the dealio. Be good, be kind, be nice to each other, think about what you put out into the world, make it a better place. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!
Recall.